What's going on, everybody? It's time again for Sparks Notes comic review. Today we're going to be talking about Nottingham number 2. This is an advanced review of the comic, so I don't physically have it right now. I did have a PDF of it, so I'm going to throw up a cover image right here for you guys. Thank you to David Hazan for sending me an advanced copy so I could do this review for you guys, let you know if this series keeps on being as good as I thought it was in issue number 1, which I just dropped that review video a little bit earlier today. So let's get into that in just a few minutes. But first, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like this video, drop a comment below, and if you want to know when I'm dropping new content, hit the notification bell so that you'll always be informed when I drop a new video. Welcome back, everybody. Let's get into this review of Nottingham number 2 from Mad Cave Studios. This is written by David Hazan with art by Shane, Connery, Volk, colors by Luca, Romana, and letters by Joamette Gil. Before I begin this review, I do want to let you know that if you haven't watched the previous review, go watch that. And if you haven't read issue number 1, read issue 1 before watching this review, because there will be spoilers for issue number 1 in this issue number 2 review. So Nottingham number 2 picks up where issue number 1 left off, with the sheriff learning of the murder of Will Scarlet, a member of the Merrymen who had been captured. Will was locked in the dungeon at the castle, meaning the sheriff and Alan, who is the captain of the guard, considered it very likely that there was a traitor afoot. This issue follows their questioning of some members of the guard who were on duty that night, until we get a major plot twist and find out who might have been the one helping the Hood. Now, it's interesting. Last issue, we had some interrogation going on. This interrogation is a little bit nicer because they really aren't sure if it's a member of the guard that is responsible for what occurred. So they're being a little bit more cautious with their questioning and not just beating people up, getting confessions. At the beginning of the story, we also get a flashback and see the horrors that Sheriff Blackthorne experienced during the Crusades and the horrible things that he was ordered to do as a soldier in those Crusades. Knowing what he went through brings us more knowledge and insight as to why he very much dislikes King Richard and thus the Hood and his merry men who are doing things out there in the name of King Richard. During the war, it was King Richard's order that he had a lot of orders that ended up being cruel and horrifying to Sheriff Blackthorne. And so I think that's really giving us a better insight into his character, which I really love seeing that information at the start of this comic. The story is getting more and more interesting in this issue, and I think we should be seeing this story going for a crescendo in maybe issue 3 or 4, maybe end of issue 3 leading into issue 4. This is a 5-issue miniseries, so be on the lookout for that as we kind of get into the swing of things with this comic. Issue 1 has to set a lot up. Issue 2 has given us a little bit more insight into our main character. And so I expect that probably issue 3 towards the end and leading into issue 4 will be really getting into the meat of the story. I continued to love the art in this. It very much fits the medieval style that I would want to see, and so I really appreciate them adapting that way. The story, again, for me, was good. I loved it. The plot twist towards the end is something that you do not want to miss, and has me, and I think it's going to have you, wanting to come back for issue number 3. So for me, again, solid 8 to 9 out of 10 on the art. 8 out of 10 on the story, giving me an 8 out of 10 overall for this. This is just a solid read, something I'm looking forward to reading when it comes out this week on April 7th. I'm going to read it again now that I can pick it up and hold it in my hands. Very much looking forward to that. And so I want to thank David Hazan for sending me an advanced copy to give an honest review on this story. Be sure to look out for issue number 2 coming out this week at your local comic shop. Don't miss out on it. Issue 1 sold out, has gone to a second print. Issue number 2 already has a second print in the works as well. So be sure to secure your copy with your LCS if you haven't already. I really can't wait to see where this story goes in the this 5-issue miniseries. I'm looking forward to reading the rest of it. Thank you guys for watching this review, this advanced review of Nottingham number 2 from Mad Cave Studios. As always, collect what you love. I'll see you next time.